EFILism value arguments. I've been tackling the argument of an objective net sum in the universe because of suffering. Premises for value being beyond mere illusion must be argued to claim the above statements, or below statements here in this case. 1. Value is invisible until you sample it, Xerox it, experience it by your own brain. Cannot be observed otherwise, microscope looking in on consciousness. 2. Value is a real event, something, not nothing, synthesized by the brain. The above statements are both claims and are true. One cannot further access or legitimize their truth. It is no longer an assertion that can be proven right or wrong with absolute certainty. Value has been isolated to its own field. So I think if you want to say value is a real event, it can be examined further and think it must be observable beyond direct experience as a thing like all other things in the universe. This is an assertion for the sake of argument that there is a net sum in the cosmos because of suffering. There is no necessary reason to believe it on a technical level. I can understand badness through intuition alone. If you want to claim the argument above, however, prove it. Else it has become its own elusive God, beyond time and space. You can say it all you want, but that's all you'd be doing. Another thing, since consciousness is produced by a material brain, why would it not likewise be manifested materially? I think the argument would be then that we simply have not discovered enough yet. How can a material brain create something completely different and foreign to known existence? Feeling is feeling. That's all you truly know. No thing is no thing. Existence is undefined. You can understand suffering as bad on a purely intuitive sense, because that's all we truly know. But I do not have to accept there is a net sum, is its own thing beyond mere illusion, in the universe, because of it until proven otherwise. Yeah. So, there you go. And I've written something today that I'm going to read on in paper, so I don't know, sure, make myself a little bit bigger here. So, I'm going to read some other stuff here. Why is pain not just painful? Why is the word bad also tacked onto it? Am I supposed to experience a value molecule when experiencing pain? No. They're inseparable, apparently. But why assert that? It's because the asserter has an agenda. To recognize badness is to recognize guilt, which causes one to be motivated to end it. It is possible for one not to react to pain through great training and work. So badness cannot be defined by our own avoidance of pain or disliking of it. It is merely an assertion. Pain is an illusion until proven otherwise. Feels real? A feeling is a feeling is all we truly know. Sorry. Suffering is suffering. Why is that not just a valid claim? Why is that not the valid claim? Why is badness necessarily tacked on? Why is it needed? Let your intuition be the judge of your own agenda. That is all the brain does. How do I make the subject motivated? Pain, but even more so, fear of the pain. Fear of the pain. So essentially, pain of the pain, because fear is like, it's just another kind of pain. It's unpleasant to feel. So, I've seen monks self-immolate with little reaction. So if I do not react to a hot poker up my ass voluntarily, would that prove anything? Would that mean anything? If I didn't react to a hot poker being shoved up my ass voluntarily. So if I voluntarily did not move by my own beliefs and desires, you can claim I lack focus or I lack control if I do react. So has that really proven anything, even if I do react? Is that just my lack of focus and training? What does this have to do with badness? So the fact that we avoid pain and dislike it, is that what's being called bad? That we avoid? But really, all those things in and of themselves, it's just if we don't avoid, if we don't react, if we lack control, if we have control to, endure horrible amounts of suffering, what is the consequence? More suffering? Is that necessarily true? Not always, but so if I can't avoid pain, so I can't choose to go away from it. That just means I'm going to be in more pain, but it depends on the circumstance, but obviously the result is more pain if you can't, if there is no avoidance of it, if there is no dealing with it, it's just more pain. So obviously I know pain is being called in and of itself a bad thing. I'm just saying, why is it not just called pain? Why are we using this word? Like, why is that needed? Why is that there? Am I supposed to experience like a badness thing while I'm suffering? Like, is that the argument? Because I don't think it is, because obviously there's supposed to be it's a thing in and of itself, so that's kind of like it's been isolated into its own quadrant and it can't be accessed further. Because you can just say, oh, he didn't suffer hard enough, he didn't, he really wanted to react, so what does that prove? I want to react because we've been programmed to react. Our brain, we've been trained to react to pain, so we react. Or at least I think so. So even if that's not true, even if we just react because pain is painful, that's what that is. So what is this other thing? Why is that tacked on there? I don't understand that. Because it's just kind of like, it's like it's elusive, like beyond time and space. Kind of like a god. I'm just saying. So, and okay, lastly, right here is the last bits. Something or nothing. What is the difference when existence is undefined? A feeling is a feeling. No thing is no thing. This is all we truly know, and perhaps can truly know. Perhaps. So, if pain is real or an illusion or not, why does that... Yeah. So, okay, you can say it matters. So, matters. It's just... Yeah, there you go. You can say it matters. I guess I'm more confused with why certain words are being used. Like, why isn't pain just painful? It's an agenda word, right? If you say pain is bad, because then you have to, if you if you agree, then it's like you're gonna feel guilty, right? So, but why is my agreement mean anything? Why does that mean anything? Right? Why? What is the distinction? Like, if feeling is a feeling, why do we need anything else? Why does something need to be something? Why does nothing? Why is it such a big deal? Why isn't a feeling just all we need? Just to trust our own intuition and judgment. That's all. That's all I'm asking. Okay. The end.